You want to run the
12 o'clock spots?
Good. This is event number 31. It's the men's junior Varsity A. In lane 1, we have Marin Rowing Association. Lane 2, Everett Rowing Association. Lane 3, Los Gatos Rowing Club. Lane 4, River City Rowing Club. Lane 5, Jesuit College Prep. Lane 6, Baja, California State Rowing Team. And lane 7, Buckingham, Brown, and Nichols.
Los Gatos Rowing Club, River City Rowing Club, Jesuit College, Baja, California State Rowing Team, Buckingham, Brown, and Nichols. Attention! Go!
And we have a start. All crews are cleanly out of the blocks. Early lead looks like lane 6, Baja California State Rowing Team, about a 1-seat lead. And we've got in lane 2, Everett Rowing Association, and lane 3, Los Gatos. Lane 1, the Marin Rowing Association. In lane 5, Jesuit College Prep, and then Buckingham, Brown, and Nichols in lane 7. All the crews have made it cleanly through the breakage point, 100 meters, settling down their race cadence after that high cadence coming out of the blocks. Rowing smoothly, getting out of the wind from the South Ingram Bridge, coming across underneath. Now they're coming into some smoother water, pushing up to that 500-meter mark. And right now it looks like still in lane 6 it's the Baja California State Rowing Team, but they're out there in lane 1. We have Marin Rowing Association starting to take the lead. In lane 2 you got Everett Rowing Association, followed by in lane 4 River City Rowing Club, and in lane 3 Los Gatos Rowing Club, followed by lane 5 Jesuit College Prep. Lane 1, Marin Rowing Association is your leader. And at 600 meters, it's lane 1, it's Marin. And lane 2, Everett Rowing Association. Then it looks like out in lane 6 is Baja California State Rowing Team. Followed by lane 3, Los Gatos. Lane 4, River City. Lane 5, Jesuit College Prep, and then lane 7, Buckingham, Brown, and Nichols. And that's your field at about 750 meters.
event number 31, the women's, or check that, the men's junior. This is Varsity A. These would be, in many cases, high school students. And we're looking at lane assignments in lane number 1, Marin Rowing Association. They're out of Green Bay, California, up in the Bay Area. In lane number 2, Everett Rowing Association, Everett, Washington. In lane 3, Los Gatos Rowing Club, out of the same city in California, also in the greater Bay Area. River City Rowing Club from West Sacramento. Jesuit College Prep, a crew from Dallas, Texas. Baja California State Rowing Team. And the Buckingham, Brown, and Nichols, they come to us from the East Coast, from Cambridge, Massachusetts. And Patty, if you would, talk a little bit about the men's junior activities and therefore women's junior activities in this case.
Well, junior rowing is growing in the U.S., and these men's programs are pretty well ranked here. We're represented. Marin is one of the top programs in California, and their nemesis would be across the way with Los Gatos. River City's up in Sacramento, and they row out of Davis. competing against Lake Natoma and the Capital crew out of Sacramento. Don't know much about Jesuit. It's a bit early in the season for them. They're obviously a private school. The rest of these are clubs. And Baja State is a development program out of Mexico. They come here and train here over the summer. And BB&N is right next to Cambridge Boat Club. Their river would have just broken up, I think.
They're glad to be on something that doesn't have icebergs, I would suspect. Well, fairly competitive. Along on lane 1, we have the Marin Rowing Association, and throughout the years here at the San Diego Crew Classic, they have appointed themselves very, very well. In lane number 2, Everett Rowing Association, and the same could be said about them to a certain extent. They're in second spot. Los Gatos picks up that third position. Then comes the River City Rowing Club, and then all the way to the outside, it looks like Baja is creeping in there. And the only crews that are kind of off the pace would be Jesuit Prep out of Dallas, Texas, and Buckingham, Brown, and Nichols, not used to rowing in open water without icebergs, and they're struggling just a bit.
And a straight course. There's 5 or 6 bridges on the head of the Charles, which would be their home course. So this is open water for them. It must feel like rowing on the ocean.
Marin continues to lead. They are on the shoreline lane in lane number 1. Everett, Washington, continuing to stroke. None of them have really kicked it up just yet. Los Gatos in that third position. And then on the outside, Baja California continues to insert themselves into the argument here. River City, and then Jesuit Prep and Buckingham, Brown, and Nichols. Along the shoreline, Marin Rowing Association. And they now have some open water back to Everett Rowing Association. Los Gatos is beginning to put on a charge, trying to take over that second spot, as Marin has it well in hand. Everett Rowing Association has now picked it up. That's tomorrow. They've now picked it up to hold off Los Gatos, as Everett has about a 6-seat lead over Los Gatos, as Marin is continuing to advance open water. And then we're going to come back to River City and Baja. They are going strongly at each other. River City in lane number 4 trying to get past Baja, but Baja appears to be fighting them off as they approach the finish line. At the finish line, Marin crosses first, followed by Everett and then Los Gatos. And then to the outside, Baja will hold off the charge by River City. And then we go back to Jesuit Prep, and trailing is going to be the crew from Buckingham, Brown, and Nichols.